Hey, what's up everyone? This is OP08 Black Yellow Luffy. I finally played enough games to feel like I have a genuine understanding and can relay that information to you with this deck finally. So we'll start off with the leader. Per the rules, your face-up life cards will be sent to the bottom of your deck instead of to your hand. So this means if you use Makino on a face-up card, or Hiyori or Flampe, all those cards on your life will actually go to the bottom of your deck rather than your hand. However, that can actually be useful in certain niche situations. And then also, .x2, activate main once per turn. You may discard one card from your hand. If your life is at 0 cards, you may add up to 2 5-cost characters from your hand or trash to your life face up. Now you can do it from your hand as well. A lot of people don't read the effects fully all the way because we're card game players, so they don't know that. But you can also do it from your hand, which is very useful in certain situations, although not preferred because you are effectively losing a card out of your hand. So, we've got 4 4-cost Kuzan. On play, draw 1. When attacking, give -4 to one of your opponent's cost, so this is very, very good in combination with Egghead Luffy and Finger Gun. Also really good synergy with 10-cost Kuzan. 10-cost Kuzan says, on your turn, all of your opponent's characters get -5 to their cost, and on play, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 0. So the your turn effect activates before the on-play effect, I believe, or they activate simultaneously. Either way, you can KO a 5-drop when Kuzan is played, and if you can successfully drop this card, you will win the game. I don't think I've ever played this card and lost. It's only out of one of because it's only useful against certain niche decks, but in those decks that it's good against, it is sometimes the only win con. Like against Bonnie, you kind of need this in my opinion to give you a little bit more of a fighting chance. And against stuff like Vegapunk, it is also very, very good. We've got 4 5-cost Subos. Blocker on play, your characters cannot be KO'd by card effects until the start of your next turn, and draw 2 trash 2. We've got 4 Geckos, stupidest card in the game, not going to even read it out of disrespect. We've got 4 Flampes. On play, you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand and then draw 1 card. Very, very, very good starter for this deck. Extremely good. I love seeing her in my beginning hand. Hiyori, you may put the top or bottom card of your life pile into your hand and then put 1 card from your hand onto the top of your life. Basically used to put a big brother on the board and then use its smaller counterpart to play it out. So for instance, you could Hiyori, put Luffy on the top, and then play Luffy with Luffy, and then your leader also gets 7k. If that doesn't make sense during the video, it will. We've got Egghead Luffy, activate main, you may place this character in your trash. If your life is 2 or less, KO up to one of your opponent's cost 4 or less characters, then draw 1. Super, super, super good to be able to KO and draw, and he can even linger on the board for a turn, swing, KO, and then draw, which is even better. We've got 4 baby Sabos. He just plays the big Sabo from the from your life, basically, sorry, and then you get 2,000 to your leader. Same thing with the Ace. Rush Ace on play, if you have 2 or less life, this character gains Rush. I was actually playing without this in my deck completely, but I feel like 1 of each is fine for matchups like Nami and decks that kind of want to aggro you a little bit faster, like Zoro and stuff like that. And with Zoro, Nami, and Reiju in the meta, I feel like Ace is definitely good. I know most people play 2 or 3, but I feel like 1 is just fine. We've got 2 Makinos. You may add the top or bottom card of your life into your hand, and then look at all your life cards and return them in any order. Very, very interesting. If you get lucky with this card, you can kind of just insta-win the game. If you don't have to check... Like, if you don't have to set up your life 2 times, potentially, you just win. Like, it's way too much of a big advantage if you get super lucky with this card. We've got Garp. He is a searcher for all the brothers. We've got Baby Luffy, who plays the Egghead Luffy, and this Luffy. This Luffy says, activate main once per turn. This character gains plus 2,000 power until the start of your next turn. Then, if you have 1 or more life, draw 1, trash 1. So he's effectively a 5/8 stat line. He draws you a card by trashing it. He doesn't draw you a card, he cycles a card, essentially. He can draw you a card if you put it there for free with Luffy's effect and stuff like that. Very, very good. Was good against Red Purple Law, but now we don't have to worry about that anymore. Rest in peace, Bozo. Also good against red decks in general, because they won't be able to probably minus this enough to get rid of it. We've got 3 finger guns, sorry. I had it at 4, but I feel like 1 Kuzan was good as a replacement. Don't know about all of the ratios exactly, but I know these are all the cards that I'm going to use for sure. So we've got Finger Gun. You may trash the top 2 cards of your deck and KO a 5 or less. Super, super good at getting rid of those pesky queens, kids, Cavendish, Bonnie, Carrot, basically so many cards. Oh my god, I'm probably going to put this back to 4. That's ridiculous. Oh, also trigger, activate main, which is very good. And then we've got 3 Brothers Bond. It is basically just an event searcher for the 3 brothers, and trigger does the same thing. So that's the deck. Very, very hard to pilot. It takes a lot of games to play optimally. I still don't think I even play it completely optimally, but I think I have enough understanding to relay information to you guys now. So I hope you guys enjoy it and you enjoy the gameplay. And if you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, we're going against Lucci. I'm gonna go second. This is a decent hand. I'm gonna keep it because it will definitely get worse. Draw into baby ace, which is cool. We're gonna play Garp. Garp gets Sabo for sure. And we're gonna leave it there. Let's see what he's cooking. Ah, the old Eat It Life. Mills, Rebecca, Kaku. You obviously take that. Into Kuzan. We're going to swing 5 back, play Kuzan, because we're going to make him answer it. If he doesn't, it's going to be a bigger problem for him, because I'm going to play Sabo the following turn. Play Kuzan, draw pass. That never feels bad. That just never feels bad. Kuzan's so good. Alright, 5 at life, -1 to Kuzan. We just take it into Ace. Got both aces in rotation now. Ice Age seems like a big reaction. Ice Age, Lucci, sure, sure. Stage Copium, kills both. We're gonna play Ace, and then we're gonna play Hiyori. Hiyori gets the top and puts Sabo there, and then we're gonna play Sabo. Sabo is going to mill our Ace and our Luffy. And then we'll go ahead and swing 7 at life. He's going to take it, and then I'm going to pass. Let's see, 7 on turn, Jack maybe, just to get it on the board would be not the worst thing I've ever seen in the world. If he swings 5 at life, it does nothing. Does it for the mill effect, respectable. Lots of CP in the trash. Plays a Kuzan of his very own. Interesting. We're going to need to get rid of that as soon as possible, or we could just ignore it and play a bunch of Sabos. I love choices. Tempest Kick draws 1 because he's going to have 10 in the trash. Top deck, the Finger Pistol. Wow, I'm so good at this game. But do I care about the Finger Pistol is the question. Because I kind of need to lose another life. We're going to search for a Sabo. We've got plenty in rotation now. I think we still need 1 more baby Sabo. Nope, we've got 2 baby Sabos and 3 big Sabos in rotation now. So we're pretty good. I think we just swing 5 at life. And then we're going to play baby Luffy into Sabo, I think. And then we'll go ahead and get rid of Finger Pistol and another Sabo and pass. Everything is protected. We're looking pretty good. If he doesn't take our life here, it's going to be really annoying though. But I could always like Gecko into no, we're fine actually. I could always like Gecko into Hiyori or something like that, so we're absolutely fine. I think I take this into Flampe. Unless they printed a Black Diable Jambe that I'm not aware of. Alright, this is just going to be blocks, I think, to both of them. Maybe just to 1. It'd be pretty good to preserve 1 of the Sabos. I feel like he just plays Gecko here, though. Yeah. Gecko plays Rebecca. Rebecca gets a 2K. And this Spandam, also searches another 2K. Okay. So, he played an 8-drop, a 4-drop, a 1-drop, and drew 2 cards. That is very cool indeed. Oh, and also tried to KO a card. Established a body that can KO. Let's go. We love Gecko. Okay, so what we're going to do here. We're obviously playing Gecko, but what are we going to play off of it? I feel like we definitely play a Sabo, and we definitely play Egghead Luffy if we have one. We don't have Egghead Luffy? Like, is this game an absolute joke? Is this a joke? Okay, well, we lost. We're gonna Gecko into... Maybe we actually just do Kuzan. We're gonna Gecko into Kuzan. And nothing else. Oh wait, we have to do Sabo, right? Yeah. We'll get rid of Sabo for Ace, because who cares? And then we'll go ahead and trash Kuzan, healing Sabo Luffy, and then we'll go ahead and Luffy effect, and then we'll Sabo effect, and then we'll cycle out our no counters and our big drops. And then we're gonna swing 11k at a blocker, and it's not gonna matter. Yep. And we will pass on over to them. So we have 2 more geckos. We can do the gecko shenanery as much as we need. We just kind of really need an Egghead Luffy in the rotation. It's super lame that we don't have one. And then we just always use the blockers when possible, because that will save the cards in hand. Oh, we're having a gecko fight. Isn't One Piece so fun, guys? Such a skill-based game, to be honest. You just play a deck that can play Gecko, and then you win the game. It's pretty sick. And then, if you're playing against a deck who can play Gecko, whoever sees more or drops more wins the game. That's the real doozy. Okay. So we're gonna Luffy effect first. Get rid of this Brook. I mean, do we even care about the Brook? We're just gonna chain another Sabo, right? I think we just ignore it and go for life. Who cares? Oh wait, we saw Egghead Luffy? That's actually big. Because we can probably get rid of a Gecko now. So we're going to swing 5 at life, -4 to the Gecko. Then we pitch Luffy for Sabo Luffy, and then we play Gecko for Sabo Luffy. Do we get rid of our Kuzan? I feel like we do. He's probably dead no matter what. So we're just going to go ahead and swing 9 at life here. This gets Rebecca, probably. Maybe should have swung at the Brook, but I feel like it's a bait to swing at the Brook right now. Okay, so we're going to Gecko into Sabo and Luffy. I think we just get rid of this one. We're gonna go ahead and get Luffy. Luffy kills Gecko. Then we'll get Sabo. Cycle out a big Sabo and Egghead Luffy. And then we'll swing 11. At life or at Gecko? Gecko forces 2 cards out of hand. Life gives him a card. I feel like we go to Gecko. Okay. He's still got another 2k counter in his hand, I believe, that he searched. Not sure, but that is something to watch out for. So we've got a lot of counter in hand. We've got 2 blockers. Everything's unKOable. We don't have our Kuzan to cheese out one of his bodies next turn, unfortunately. But we do have another Gecko, which is probably all that really matters, to be honest. This deck is crazy because if I just make one single mistake, I could still lose. Even though I'm in such a quote-unquote dominating position. We're gonna block that. Save us some cards, make him commit more Dawn onto his characters. Because he wants to just keep playing Moria, of course. I mean, it's just the best play, which is fun, that once you reach 8 Dawn with black, the best play is just always to play Moria if you have it 90% of the time. I digress. It's fine. Okay, so he plays Borsellino, whatever. This is just going to be another Gecko thing that we do. We're going to play Egghead, Luffy, and Sabo. So let's just go ahead and trash this event because we don't need any anymore. We'll get Sabo and Egghead Luffy, I think, once again. And then we'll go ahead and play our Gecko. Wait, there's not enough space, is there? What do we do? Do we get rid of one of our Sabos? I feel like we get rid of one of our Sabos, actually. So we'll just go ahead and swing 6 into 5. If he counters out of that, I'm immediately going to pressure his Gecko with mine. 9 into 9, because I feel like I'm just going to win off of hand size at this point in the game. We'll go another 9 into 9. That probably gets one of the blockers. Ooh, really? Tripling down on that one. Okay, so we're going to go Sabo, Luffy. Luffy effect gets rid of Rob Lucci, I believe. And then Sabo effect pitches 2, and then we'll go 11 into 9, which also gets blocked. So we're at 9k, we've got a blocker, nothing can be KO'd. He swings 11 at life. I think we actually counter that one now. We'll do Flampe plus Garp. Save our Sabo on the board for now, because he might just all in with another swing. Yep, that's exactly what he's gonna do. Block that one. And my turn again. Draw. So let's see here. What should I do? I feel like I just get rid of his hand. I'm still gonna attack the hand. If black doesn't have a hand, they cannot do literally anything anyways, so we're just gonna do that. 8 at life, or 9 at life rather. 9 at life again. Going to leader effect, get rid of a Garp to get 2 Sabos. Sabo effect, pitch 2. Gonna keep the 2Ks in hand, I feel like. Sabo effect, pitch 2. Gonna keep one of the babies just in case, and a Garp. So I'm actually gonna keep these in case there is another turn, so that I at least have something to do the next turn. We're gonna swing 15 into 5. That's gonna get taken. We're gonna pass. I don't think there is anything that he can do. I believe he just accidentally passed his turn, or he's just giving up the game because he knows it's GG no matter what. And that's game. Nothing he could have done would have mattered anyways, and I think I played that one pretty well. Okay, we're going against Blue Dofi here, which is an interesting matchup. He chooses to go first, which is annoying. I'm going to mulligan that. Okay, not great still. We're going to search into Baby Luffy and pass turn. I'm gonna get this 5-drop Luffy on the board as soon as possible this game. That is the plan. Egghead Luffy's would also be very good to have in rotation. He draws Trash Retrieval Gecko, plays Buggy to rearrange the life. Or, not the life, the top of the deck, sorry. Okay, 3 Dawn, draw into Gecko, which is really nice. Don't think I'm going to play anything else. This is just going to be 8 at life, and he's probably taking that. Countering puts him in a pretty bad spot here, I feel like. Yeah, okay. Jinbei Weevil, 5 at life. Or no 5, we'll see. No 5, no 5, okay. So then we're definitely going to Hiyori, our Luffy, play our Luffy. And then I think we even Luffy effect because he looks like he wants to starve us. We'll play Garp to get Egghead, and then we'll swing 7 at life. 6 cards in hand. Pudding would be annoying. Pudding would be infuriating, actually. Pudding would be so bad because we're going to bottom deck 2 Geckos. We'll see what happens. I doubt he uses Pudding for just 6 in hand. If anything, he would probably try to swing at me and get me to take 7 and then play Pudding. But he can't really do that because I'm at 7, so we'll see what happens. Definitely going to want to chain the buff leader effect as often as possible in this matchup, otherwise I'm gonna get swarmed with a bunch of 5s and just lose immediately. Okay. Draw into Luffy. So I'm in a kind of bad spot here. I really have to play Egghead Luffy to get rid of this Weevil, pretty much. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Get rid of the Weevil, draw into Gecko. Like, Gecko is so good, but you're killing me here, dude. I need some counter or something. Please. Can't really afford to use this Luffy's effect at the moment, or I think I potentially lose next turn. We're gonna go 6 at life. What, 2 Dawn left? Does he have like Snake Dance or something? Overheat maybe, and then we'll go 7 at life. And we'll pass turn there. So, not in a great spot at all. In a really bad spot, actually. The only babies I have are Sabo too. So, I'm probably just dead if they choose to swing at me. If they choose not to swing at me, I'm in a really good spot. But my deck is just kind of beating itself. I might really take this Kuzan out. Like, it's only good in a few matchups that are potentially winnable without it anyways. Alright, so he's going to swing 9 at life and Dofi effect to play Weevil, probably replacing Buggy or Sengoku and drawing a card. Oh wait, no, he deployed Gecko? Wait, what happened there? I thought I saw Weevil. Alright, doesn't matter. This Luffy's gonna die. Even if I could counter out, I wouldn't because I can't afford to get rid of my hand like that. Chooses not to swing with the Jinbei or the other character. This is just bad. Like, this is just not good. We'll swing 6 into Gecko. And then, like, I don't know, I guess we just play Gecko into Luffy and pass. The situation is dire, but okay, Red Rock, that's not the worst thing in the world. Maybe he just won't attack me because he doesn't really want to advance my life anymore. Seems that way. I mean, if he lets me, I'm gonna play Kuzan, and then he's in a lot of trouble. Alright, cool. So it looks like he wants me to play Kuzan. Gecko here does nothing again. So, yeah. We're just gonna go ahead and swing 5. Oh, doesn't matter if we swing 5. Kuzan, swing 5 at life. He's gonna block 6, and then I'll pass. Alright, well, Kuzan's on the board. I mean, he's kind of got to answer it now. I don't think I played this one right, or maybe, no, I think I played it fine. It's just the deck is really not cooperating. I have like no babies in rotation, 1 baby Luffy. It's just kind of a mess. We're gonna take that, Makino. No trigger. Yeah, I think he kind of smelled out that he can probably just swing at me and get away with it, so that's what's going to happen here. Counter while I can, but it's probably over. I'll take it. Maybe I can sneak my way out of these last 2 swings. If I can, it's probably game. I don't know, I feel like I'm literally failing upwards like Buggy if I win this game. Feels very unjustified and undeserved. We'll see what happens. So what is the plan if I do survive? We play Gecko into no babies? Like, I have no babies. I have no babies. Alright, so I need to top deck baby Luffy. But that doesn't matter anyways. I don't know. I'm pooched. Alright, we're gonna 2k, 2k, 1k out of that one. Alright, left the blocker standing. Interesting. I see Kuzan, which is fine. I don't have any Sabos. Oh my god. Alright. Fret not. For there is still a chance. We're gonna trash this Kuzan for Luffy. Wait, do I, instead of Egghead Luffy, do I get the other one? No, I definitely get Egghead Luffy, right? So, put this Luffy on the bottom, put Egghead Luffy on the top. I don't think it, just do both Eggheads, who cares? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use this Luffy for this Luffy. Effect, get rid of the Boa. Draw Sabo, that's actually gives us a chance. Okay, interesting. So we're probably not playing Gecko then. Although, yeah, because we already leadered effect, right? I don't think we want to go down to 0 lives, because then we just get Diable Jambade. So, we're going to swing 5 at Jinbei, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. He counters. We'll swing 9 at Jinbei. And then do we go 10 at life? No, get rid of the Gecko. Play Sabo, Sabo pitches Baby Luffy and Sabo, and now I should be kind of set up here. Maybe should have pitched one of the probably should have pitched one of the Geckos for counter, just in case I needed it on the off chance. I don't know. I think we lose to double Perfume Femur, and we potentially win against anything that's not that, I think. Yeah, I don't know. This game has been quite something. I felt like I was going to lose all game. Now I potentially feel like I'm going to win. If he plays Draw Kaido, am I in a bad spot? I don't think so. I think I'm in a really good spot if he does that. Gravity Blade gets rid of Sabo and Garp. Cool. Not really going to do much. Last Dawns should probably be spent on swinging 7 at life plus leader effect. But who's to say? Yeah, 7 at life leader effect, the Perfume Femur on the top deck. Do I counter out of this? No. Wait, yes, I do. Okay. Alright. See, Ace, we're going to get 2 down on Luffy. We're gonna play Gecko into Luffy Sabo. Luffy Sabo, Luffy effect to play Luffy. Luffy does that. Pitch Ace, heal 2, probably just make it 2 Eggheads. Don't have a Sabo. Swing 9. Oh, I should have played this Sabo active as well. Okay. They surrendered, so GG to them. Leaving a life there just made it so that there was nothing they could do.